2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time now for the opening round of the 3M Open live from Minnesota. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Rich, before we get to the action, just a few thoughts on TPC Twin Cities. It really is a golf course that the players love to get after.
They do. Again, I think it's because you're coming off of a long stretch over in Scottish in the Open Championship. You want to come back and just kind of get your feet back on U.S. soil and get your bearings about you. And what better place to do it up in Minnesota? I think that coming here to a golf course that yields a lot of birdies, you really have to make a bunch of them out there. But that's what players want to see. You know, the conditions are usually benign. The golf course is not set up that difficult. And it's one of those weeks where you can come back, get back into a groove in the U.S., but also work your game into shape, because you know that you're able to make a bunch of birdies over the next 4 days, other than what it was like, you know, playing in all the conditions over in Europe the last 2 days, or last 2 weeks, I should say. It's a good golf course, not a great golf course, but don't let that fool you. It's not a pushover either.
Setting up here with a very long putt. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Well, this putt will start out pretty straight and then take a little left turn as it nears the hole.
Disappointing. And this putt coming up for his par. He's in a share of third place. As you said, Rich, TPC Twin Cities, not a long golf course, but ball in play is imperative if you want to make the birdies. Here at the second, water and bunkers come into play.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Putting for birdie. And that will take him now to 1 under for the event. Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those 2 fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Well, I'm down here on the second hole, and Justin Thomas just getting ready to hit.
Let's return to live play now. Second shot here on the third.
Thing of beauty right there, a thing of beauty.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
Looking for another birdie here.
And After that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the fourth.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a two-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
Going with the 7. Oh, that looked good in the air, and now looks great on the ground. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot. Don, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 5th.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Well, she started this out on a promising line. Here it comes, tracking. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the 5th is another.
Massive, massive fairway here at the 5th. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
Well, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Well, there's some great new stars in the women's game, but Rose Zhang's really one of the brightest out there. She stepped right up onto the big stage early in her career, but she just seems to be going to another level right now.
Well, it was astonishing coming right out of the amateur game and winning so quickly her first start on the LPGA Tour. And that just doesn't happen. You know, who does that? I mean, a handful of players in the game have ever done that. And to watch her go out there and just kind of make that move seamlessly, that's only for world-class players, which is exactly what she is. I just can't wait to watch her progress and see exactly what her limit is, because right now I don't think she has one.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Rich, the par 5 6th, reachable in 2?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
What a bad line, this one. Gee, there's some energy and action going on all around this property. Wonder what's happened. This putt coming up is for birdie. Ooh, watch this one break. Let's get back to it, shall we? The approach shot here, Rich, if you're going for the green. A bit of water there to the left, but is it a good one to get close?
I believe so, Luke. I don't see why you would not go for it if you have the firepower to get there. Again, though, just be a little bit cautious with your second shot, leaving it out to the right.
Well, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, guys, this looks like it's about 21 feet.
I don't mind the look of this. Has it got enough pace? Wow, what a putt. A chance to be aggressive here, Rich, at the short par 4 7th.
There's really no reason to be, because there's not much room up there, and only the biggest hitters in the game could possibly get it on this green. Just lay it up with a long iron or a fairway metal. That will leave a short second shot to a green that's flat and is just begging to be birdied.
That'll work there. This is his second shot. Oh, he's got to be grateful about that. Just barely avoiding the bunker. And now we'll have a putt at it. John, what's the line on this putt?
Looks like it's going left to right on this putt.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
These par putts, they keep around going.
And as we look at the leaderboard, he now has a 3-shot advantage. Over to the par 3, 8th we go, and it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. Probably my favorite hole on the golf course. Luke?
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. And just slides by. This putt to get to 7 under the card. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Go on, get in the hole. Our leader is currently out by 4 strokes as we check the standings. Reached this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
Well played, mate. Playing from around 160 yards. opting for the 9-iron. Wow, what happened there?
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
This is all about momentum. It's a par save.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
This one's going to go pretty significantly right to left.
That'll affect the scorecard. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And Rich, he's doing a lovely job out there, taking care of business.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. It forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
What a drive. Look at that.
Sit down. Sit. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Putting for birdie here. Gee, that's good play. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 7 under. The 11th, though, a sterner par 4, measuring 470 yards.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
That's a good-looking shot there. He's setting up for his second shot.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
A great birdie chance here.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Ever so slightly, this one's going right.
He's currently sitting in first place. The players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5 12th, Rich. But keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood. And that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. In the second shot, slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2.
A thing of beauty.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. And this player is really going after it here, Rich.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
This putt to get to double digits under the card. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one's looking like 24 feet to the cup.
Well, that one's come off the blade with intent.
Looking good. Oh, you rotten thing.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. Rich, the 13th, the par 3, measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is. Elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room on the front part of it. Obviously more room as the green gets deeper, but the bunker on the right is an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
Going with the 5-iron here. Well, that's beautifully judged. Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Currently at 10 under par overall. When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, Rich, I'd imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker, as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. A driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Second shot here on the 14th. Nice shot, that should find the surface. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in red here.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Now 8 shots in front. The 15th, par 4, and a strong one.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here, as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides, so hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
That was absolutely murdered. Second shot here on the 15th.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Straight at it.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
Hey guys, how's it going?
The 16th, the TPC Twin Cities, not a long par 4, but plenty of bunkers there to confuse you.
Water right, some bunkers left, but as you said, driver not necessary on the short par 4. That one was fired out of a cannon.
Time for the second shot at the 16th.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just a short putt remaining here. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Good shot there.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. And back to the course with the live action. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack. And it's only the first round. The finishing hole at TPC Twin Cities has the players licking their chops, Rich. An eagle chance.
If they're brave enough to take it down the right-hand side of this fairway and avoid the water, then yes, going for it is a must. However, a lot of players will be lured into taking it down the left-hand side, and a little bit of a miss left. Now you've got all kinds of tree issues. This green has got a lot of movement to it. Better watch the spin with your third shot if you lay up.
That's nicely done. This is his second shot. Trying to get to 16 under with this putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And he's down there. You got a read?
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
And finishing off the day with an eagle. It's a fantastic way to end a day's work. Well, there you have it, Rich. At the end of the opening round, he finds himself in first place.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome in for the final round of the 3M Open. Let's find out who's crowned champion. I'm Luke Elvey. It's lovely to have you back with us. And Rich, heading into the final 18 holes, it's been an outstanding performance over the first 54. What's you going to do to close this one out?
Any lead is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully another really good day of golf ahead of us.
Now to the first hole. Well, let's see if this march to victory lane is completed. Okay, ball's in the air. Let's see how this round plays out. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
Little birdie look in here.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, this one starts out pretty straight, but it will go left at the end.
That's very impressive.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
After that, now 17 under for the tournament. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Time for the second shot here on the second hole.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Oh, that's a great shot. It sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
that finds him in first place. And we've arrived now at the third to par 4. Wonderfully played from about 200 yards out.
Has the wind coming right into his face.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. Well, this one's come out on a good line. This one's got some momentum to it. Yes, the putt drops. Beautiful.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Against the wind to stick that one.
Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
And he's holding steady in first place after that one. And as we move to the fifth, it's a par 4.
Massive, massive fairway here at the fifth. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
From about 100 yards. Nicely done. A birdie putt awaits. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
And on the tee now of the 6th, which is a par 5.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
Oh my, that was launched. the approach shot here, Rich, if you're going for the green. A bit of water there to the left, but is it a good one to get close?
I believe so, Luke. I don't see why you would not go for it if you have the firepower to get there. Again, though, just be a little bit cautious with your second shot, leaving it out to the right.
This looks pretty tiny, this.
Going to get it really close.
Wow, what a putt.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And after that, sitting now 23 under for the tournament. Here we have it. Trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here.
It's a long par 4. Danger lurking down the left-hand side with cavernous bunkers. Don't miss it a little right. Water is in play as well.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot.
Second shot here on the 7th. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is looking to be 35 foot.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
A good look at par here.
He's currently in first place. We've arrived now at the par 3/8.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. Probably my favorite hole on the golf course. Luke?
Going with the 6-iron here. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going left to right.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
I'm not sure there's much things more difficult, guys, than a short, little left-er.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Par 4, 9th hole here.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
Going with the stinger off the tee. Judge, that one's beautiful. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
And choosing the 8-iron here. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. This would be a great par putt if he can make this.
Hey, knucklehead. How we doing?
Well, Rich, that's always a nice way to get going out of the gates and in top spot. Impressive.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
That is absolutely spot on.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player is full of confidence, and rightly so.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. 19 feet to the cup. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is just going right the whole way along. Okay.
Starting to work its way towards the cup.
Damn it.
Oh, painfully close. And that should secure the par on this one. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Here we are at the 11th, a par 4.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Time for the second shot at the 11th.
This one is going straight at it.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Didn't quite get enough on that one. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Currently 23 under par for the event. Incredible play. The 12th, a par 5. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. His second shot here. Maybe going for the green, are we? Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Yeah, it's about 14 feet to the hole. John, have you got a read on this one?
This one's breaking left to right.
Nice line. Well, how good's that for the eagle? No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some, Rich. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
How close was that to going down? And a par putt awaits him. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently in first position.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. Oh, good look at birdie here. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
Great birdie putt. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are on the par 4 15th hole.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, tidy looking shot that.
An opportunity for a birdie here. shot play. Back-to-back birdies, and what a time to make them.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
And that'll ensure he remains in first place. You've arrived at the 16th, the par 4.
With the tees all the way back, it's just a fairway metal or a long iron off the tee and a wedge from there to a green that's not very deep but wide. Every once in a while, though, they'll move the tee box up, and when they do, get after it.
Well, I like the look of the line here. We should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 16th. Oh, this would be handy if we could bounce right. Oh, what a shot by our leader. 16 feet to the cup.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And he's down there. You got to read.
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
It's got a chance. Ah, it's disappointing. So close to a birdie. Just a short putt remaining here. He sits in first position. Now at the 17th hole. Opting for the fire line. Great looking shot this. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. Putting for birdie. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
There's a little complexity in this one's going downhill, braking to the right.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Well hold. Let's move on. Still in the lead now after that hole. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last.
Lovely effort, that. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
And this putt to win the 3M Open title. Ooh, nice stroke. That one's got some intent.
Yeah!
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from one week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end, truly, truly magnificent.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.